I'm wanted to do another draft. I'm currently dog sitting though, so if you hear any crying animals, that's them. We're actually going to be using gems this time around. We have enough for 10 more drafts with these gems too. So, I mean, oh, hold on. I did not change the audio. There we go. Now it should be coming through. Hopefully, it's not. Oh wait, yes it is. Okay. So yeah, want to keep doing some drafts. Molly is sick for Leaf. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Molly. I just did some song covers, which I'm gonna be releasing in the future. I'm just trying to like get the dog to not cry, because like Bear is kind of getting worked up too, because you know Molly just keeps crying and crying and crying. Let's see. Best pick in this pack might be the Circuit Mender, Careful Cultivation, Fang, Greater Tanuki. I'm addicted to the color green. Invoke Calamity is not good. Like, it's just not that good of a card. Probably one of the worst in this set. If I want ninjas, Go Shintai of Lost Wisdom is good. Befriending the Moths is not a very good enchantment. Mnemonic Sphere isn't good enough to pick, especially pack one, pick one. Circuit Mender keeps our options open and our colors open. Molly, stop. So I think I'm going to be going with the Circuit Mender here. Pack one, pick one. Right now we have the Go Shintai of Shared Purpose, which I like a lot. Imperial Oath could circle back around. Sky Swimmer Koi, also not bad. Gets us synergy here, but I feel like that might come back around. Another Tanuki, Bamboo Grove Archer. This card is just bad as well. Imperial Oath. So we will, I think we'll go with the Go Shintai of Shared Purpose here. I think that's just going to be the best pick. Skybless Samurai is not bad. Definitely not bad. Another Bamboo Archer. Work Terminal Papercraft Decoy. Moonsnare Specialist. I don't think that's going to come back around. Anchor to Reality. No. I don't think that's a very good card unless I have, you know, something worth looking for, which I don't just yet. I could go for the Skybless Samurai right now. That's a decent curve topper. Harmonious Emergence is also one of my favorite cards in this set. Moonsnare Specialist is also pretty good. Pack here is tough. I think I'll keep my colors open, go for the Moonsnare Specialist. I think some of these things might come back around. Iganjo Uprising, I can pick 4. Don't really understand why that got to me, but I don't think it's a very bad card. I think here we either want Thirst for Knowledge or Spirited Companion. Jukai Preserver is pretty slow. We don't really need the Ninja Kunai right now. Gravelighter is decent. Yamazaki the Poet, not really what I'm looking for right now either. I think let's just go for the Spirited Companion right now. It's a good body. It's white. Sokenzan looks nice. Imperial Recovery Unit. No. Creature or vehicle. That's white, which we are mostly in white right now. We do have some green that's going to be circling back around to us. I didn't see too much in the way of black, so I do think I want this Imperial Recovery Unit. Naomi might be nice for us if we can get there. We do have 2 artifacts and 2 enchantments. Naomi, I think, is actually going to be the best pick here. So we can do Naomi. Maybe Kami of Terrible Secrets if it comes back around. Moth Rider Patrol also perhaps. But still thinking about what we want to do here. Still thinking about that. Yamazaki the Poet. These black cards are just not good. Tamio Safekeeping is decent. I think I want Yamazaki the Poet right now, though. We're going mostly white right now. Haven't seen anything good in the other colors except for maybe green. Then again, I might just be biased because I've been drafting green-white almost every single time. It's okay, Molly. She's like sitting under my desk right at my feet, and she's so cute. Yeah, if some of that green stuff comes back around, I think I'll be okay with that. Might splash black just for Naomi. Moonsnare Specialist. I mean, if we see good blue in the next pack too, we can go, you know, Esper colors with a splash of black for Naomi, because I think Naomi is going to be a good one to have here. It's okay, baby. I've been doing really well in my drafts lately. I went 6-3 in the last one though, which kind of hurt because I was 6-1, and then getting mana screwed in the last 2 games was not fun. High speed hover bike, that's just a good card to have. I need a 1-drop though, so I don't think I'm afraid to take that. Nezumi Blade Blesser is also not bad right now, considering what else I have, but I think the high speed hover bike is going to be better for us. Skippable Dragonfly Suit. Baby, it's okay. Don't think there's really a good pick in here. Imperial Subduer. Because I do have Norika Yamazaki already, so I could go Subduer or Mnemonic Sphere. I think I'll go with Subduer because we're already in white. Energy Blade coming back around, not really good for us. Shrine Steward, though. That can help us search out for the Go Shintai. We don't have any other things that it can search out just yet, but it is an artifact, so keeping that open with Naomi. Anchor to Reality, I still don't want that. Papercraft Decoy is not bad here. Another Imperial Subduer, there's going to be more of those, I think. I don't want either of these, really. I don't think this is a good card. So let's take the Frog. Thirst for Knowledge. Yeah, we do have a good amount of artifacts right now. All of the green got taken. So I need to watch out for all of that green being taken. The Spell Pierce I don't really want right now. The Moonsnare prototype. I don't think I want that too much either. Restoration of Iganjo is one of my favorite cards in this format right now. Boseiju Reaches Skyward is also great, but green is being taken right now. So it's not going to be worth splashing into green when I'm not going to be able to follow up with anything else. Containment Construct, I don't have enough discard right now. Like, I have Thirst for Knowledge, but that's about it. Again, not really looking for green because other people are taking green. Want to go with the best pick. Gonna take Restoration of Iganjo. It's just a great card. Farewell, another bomb, and Naomi. So Naomi is probably going to come back around. I do want this Farewell right now, but let's take a look at what else we have in here. Sune Ace, probably going to want that because it's a 2-drop. Light the Way is not good. The red is not good. The black is not good. Maybe the Scoured Barrens for the Naomi, but definitely going to want the Farewell here. Gonna hope that the Naomi comes back around too. Excuse me. Molly, I am going to throw you onto the bed. Because you keep crying. Invoke Justice. I don't think that's a very good card, but I am mostly in white, so it could work. What else is in here? I don't want that, don't want that. Another Norika. I think that's going to come back around. Nobody else wants white right now. So I think Invoke Justice is actually the pick here. That's 3 rares and 3 picks in this second pack. Era of Enlightenment is equally good. What do we have in black? Nothing that I really want. The green, I know all of that is going to be taken. Thundersteel Colossus is probably going to come back around later, which we don't want. Molly, crying is not going to bring her back home faster. Stop. Please, baby. It's like when Bear first moved in with us. He would be inconsolably sad when, like, Princess would go to work. That's what Molly is like right now. She's so cute, though. I either want the Subduer or the Samurai from this pack. I'll just take the Samurai, because that's a good curve topper. Plus, I have enough in the way of other... well, I have a few enchantments. But it looks like we're mostly going mono white right here. Ossus's Many Journeys is not bad. But I'm not going to splash green for 1 ramp spell, you know what I mean? Network Terminal could get me some looting because I do have a couple of artifacts in here. Other than that, short circuit is some good control. So I might want that. Light the way is a good combat trick. I think the network terminal is going to come back around, so let me take the short circuit for now. Another samurai, don't think I want that. The unforgiving one, we're not going to ever get off. So it looks like the pick here is either going to be the subduer or another samurai, which I don't think I'm going to need two of, so let's take the subduer. Another Era of Enlightenment. Long Torment is a good card, but I think for the most part, we're going to be white with a splash of black and blue, which I should start looking out for that land. This is a pretty good game ender. Network Disruptor, though. That's a good turn one. Befriending the Moths comes back around. Don't want that. I'll take the Scoured Barrens here, because I know we're going to have that black when we're young. This does have Naomi synergy. Let's just take this for now. I don't think I'm going to keep the Thundersteel Colossus in the deck. I don't even know if I want these blue cards now. Let's go for the Light the Way. Let's take out that. I think we will do white with a splash of black mostly. Soul Transfer. Alright, now we can lead into the black more. It doesn't be Blade Blesser again. That's probably going to come back to us. Exemplar is not the best pick here. So definitely, I think we start leaning into black here, especially with this Soul Transfer. Exile target creature planeswalker, and then return one from my graveyard to my hand. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. Tribute to Horobi. Okay, yeah, now we'll start leaning into the black a little harder. So it's going to be black, white, artifact, and enchantment support. Malicious Malfunction is not terrible. But I don't think I'm going to want the Uncharted Haven. We're going to have another Papercraft Decoy and Network Terminal, possibly. So let's get rid of the Thundersteel Colossus. We're not going to need that. Probably not going to need these Imperial Subduers, too. Or maybe not the Recovery Unit. Let's see. Let's get rid of the blue as well. Because now, like I said, we're going to be leaning into the black. I kind of want this Debt to the Kami. That's good removal. Brute Suit is also not bad, and an artifact. Kitsune Ace is also not bad. That, when we were young, is going to cycle back to us, because nobody is taking that right now. Don't want the Katana. Another Debt to the Kami. Energy Blade is... I think we could take these Debt to the Kami. Papercraft Decoy might come back around. Or I might want the Papercraft Decoy. Actually, yeah. Let's take that. We already have a couple of removal pieces. A lot of blue in this one. Oni Cult Anvil. No one has taken this yet? That's weird. Let's see. Probably going to want the Virus Beetle. It's a good 2-drop. It doesn't... I mean, I have a lot of 2-drops right now. Clawing Torment, though, actually might be better for me. Still don't want these Energy Blades, guys. Twisted Embrace, going to be good for us. So yeah, now we're really leaning into this. I kind of want the Moth Rider Patrol because I know we need more 1-drops. So let's take that. There were like 3 when we were youngs in this pack alone. So let's do... Let's do another Clawing Torment. Or maybe another Shadow Walker. Did I already take a Shadow Walker? I did not. Well, I took the Clawing Torment. Let's take that Blade Blesser too. I did want that when I saw it in the other pack. Didn't get it. The Reckoner Showdown. I don't think that's a very good card, but I guess I have no choice. Kaito's Pursuit, don't need that. Let's take the When We Were Young. I already have 2 Imperial Subduers. I'm not going to need a third, and I don't think we're going to be going for that type of strategy anyway. Now I'm afraid I don't have enough, Now I'm afraid I don't have enough in the ways of artifacts. 2 planar incisions right there. Then what's this last pack I'm gonna get? So yeah, overall this draft, I can't say I'm too happy with myself because I do think I should have taken some more of those artifacts when I saw them. But in the end, I think this is, oops. Yes. This is what I want. I do think this is a pretty decent draft. Like, we got a lot of rares, a good bomb, and an uncommon. This is going to be the hardest card to cast, and even then, we're going to have a good amount of fixing, like with the Era of Enlightenment for Scries, draw from the Companion. Don't want the Reckoner's Bargain, but the Tribute to Horobi, High-Speed Hover Bike. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 artifacts. So 5 artifacts and then a bunch of enchantments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enchantments. I don't think I'll need that light the way. 10 enchantments. So our curve topper is definitely going to be the Naomi and the Skyblessed Samurai. We have enough enchantments to justify the Skyblessed Samurai, I think. Shrine Steward can seek out the Twisted Embrace or the Goshin Tai of Shared Purpose for us, which is going to be nice. And it's an artifact. I didn't pick up any of those. That one artifact I said I should have picked up. I didn't pick up any of those. Invoke Justice? Do I even want to pick this up? I don't know. I don't think I need this Invoke Justice here, because we already have a good curve as it is. Looks like I think I want to go with this. So 40 card deck. We have, turn 1 in Moth Rider Patrol, or we can answer their turn 1 with Clawing Torment, turn 2 Era of Enlightenment, or Companion, or Tribute. Baby, it's okay. It's okay. Well, you want to come up on my lap? You want to come up on my lap? Come on. It's okay. Circuit Mender, Soul Transfer. We do have some double blacks. We do have some double white costs, but, we have our Emergency Farewell. Okay, I guess I was not satisfactory for Molly. But I do think this is a pretty decent deck. Let's change the art on the deck. Because we kind of went this way because of Naomi. So a little sad that second Naomi didn't come back around. But hey, it is what it is. Obviously might have been able to draft better. Recognizing early on that green was never going to be something for me, or maybe I could have started hate drafting green cards, I don't know. But, alright, this is actually not terrible. I go first, so I play my mana out, Papercraft Decoy, Circuit Mender, or Debt to the Kami, depending on what they do. And we have double colors, or, yeah, we have double in each color that we would need. I think, let's see, that's an instant. Next turn, 100% Circuit Mender, and then turn 4, another Papercraft Decoy, and I'll be able to let one of them die, maybe. Do I want to get rid of this now? I think we'll be fine like this. Because if it does get bigger, I can double block. He'll probably keep the Circuit Mender alive. It's going to be hard to get to this Skyblessed Samurai from where we are right now. Now my Debt to the Kami can't remove this just yet. He's going tricolor. Let's see. I think I'll do what I said earlier. Play out the other Papercraft Decoy. I could swing in and he'd probably just let it die. And again, because it's a 2/2/2/2. Well, no. I think I'll just hold back for now. I know he's not going to want to swing into 2 papercraft decoys and a circuit mender. But I feel like I have, some decent stall power right now. And even if he has removal, like if he, fights a papercraft decoy, then I can just, still draw 2. Or draw 1, rather. Looking for mana fixing. That's not another enchantment, so that's good. I can pick up my Twisted Embrace or my Shrine Steward. They are going 4 color, which they might have that 1 card. The Kami War, and if they do have the Kami War, that would be very bad. Another white. Let's start applying pressure. Make him think we have something. He might block, he might not. And then this is an instant anyway. I mean, if he swings back with the Kami next turn, that'll be either 4 or 5 damage. And I do get some draw power here. That's actually really good for me, because now I can use Debt to the Kami and have him sacrifice the Kami of Transience. Or play out the Norika, anticipate the fact that he might have the Kami War, hold on to the Debt to the Kami for now. Maybe. It's okay. This can get out of hand. At the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard, return Kami of Transience from your graveyard to your hand. So that has self-recursion as well. I think I'll want to do this, the Norika. He might have removal, he might have something. He's probably thinking he could pop that, but it says activate as a sorcery. And then if he does want to try to plow through me, I can Circuit Mender, block. It's going to take out the Norika. I think that's perfectly fine. I don't want to block with Circuit Mender right now. Let's do the Scoured Barrens. Let's hold this back. I am still afraid of the possible Kami War. I don't want to see that hit the field. It looks like we're going to play a turn 7 Skyblast Samurai. Mobilizer mech. Interesting. This is a good draw, because now I can scry to the top. Ooh, yeah, let's get rid of those lands. And we can just be fine like this. And Molly's more annoying than Bear was. I don't know if you could hear her crying. I really need to find my my girl, my Naomi. Now that I have, my pieces. Another blue, not going for black. What might you have that's triple blue? Molly, stop. I'm gonna kick you out of here if you don't stop crying. It's gonna have ninjutsu? No, okay. Alright. Please equip that to your Kami. Technician. Alright. Getting a little out of hand, so I think I'm going to deploy this now. fair. Swing in with this papercraft decoy. See if we can't draw a card out of it. He knows we want to draw a card. Not gonna let us, so let's play out our Skyblessed Samurai, because that's all we can do. And now we have to trust in the top decks, which we have 2 lands at the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands we know of 17. So basically a 1 in 3 or 4 chance of, you know, getting where we need to be. Repelled the vial on my thing, which that's to be expected. Artifact. So if this person wanted to, this is actually good for us, this high-speed hover bike. I'm gonna keep swinging with this papercraft decoy. So next turn when he hits up that mobilizer mech, when he crews the mobilizer mech, I'll flash in the high-speed hover bike. Ooh, excuse me. Network terminal. You're not going to be able to bring back the network terminal. Their covert technician. I thought this person was going to have more, you know, enchantments, but it's just 4-colored something. Another twin shot sniper, that's fine. You can take out my Hand of Enlightenment. I don't think I'm going to care that much. Unless I draw Naomi right here, which would be pretty annoying. So you're going to get 4 damage in. Don't think I really care about that. Now I have to deal with these flyers. What's the +1/+1 counter on the hover bike? You get a land. That's cool. And that's why I don't play with more than 15 lands. So we know where 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of our lands are. I really need to top deck this this farewell. Kind of on a clock too. I think I need to do this now. Need to top deck Farewell. Naomi wouldn't help us at this point, and that's a 12th land. Because that's mathematically likely. So let's take out a couple of lands, because, you know, we love to see land all the time. Let's bring back... Let's see. Reckoner's Bargain actually wouldn't be bad, considering I'd be sacrificing something like Papercraft Decoy or maybe the Circuit Mender. But yeah, we just never got to our bombs and drew fucking 9 lands. You're gonna be crying the entire time, you know? This is not a very good opening hand, but we might be able to draw into something. And he has a turn 1, so this is already bad. Alright. I don't know if he's going to use removal or what, but I could hold up removal for Debt to the Kami for something, although I don't think it's going to, like, whatever he puts down turn 3 is not going to matter. I kind of do want that to be gone, though, but let's do this. Not even Bear was this bad, Molly. I don't get why dogs have, like, horrible separation anxiety. He's gonna attack, he's gonna get something off the top. Gets a land that, can only use for creatures or colorless, so that's not bad. Sounds like the puppy from... She sounds like Puppy Lady from Lady and the Tramp. Molly! We get it! So basically 2 mana, 1 white. Activate an ability. So she could cycle that because that's a samurai. Yeah, Tempered Solitude. When I first started drafting, that was one of my favorite picks to get. Yes, that is perfect. That was the perfect draw right there. Then there's no reason to not swing in. And then probably not going to use that second chapter, because if I find a land, I don't want to discard it. And I have nothing in the graveyard. But now this Architect is going to be online by turn 6, which is going to get us a lot of value, especially if all you're doing is that kind of stuff. Actually, yeah, we could put the Papercraft Decoy back down. We have 2 instants. May cast target artifact from your graveyard. It doesn't matter too much to me. If they want to trade, then that would be nice. And then now we can sit on this Debt to the Kami and this When We Were Young. It's just Bear moving around. That's an artifact. But it would be too late. Well, I guess you could channel that. Let's do this now, because I don't want that Heiko to become a 4/4 with double strike. Alternatively, I could have held back the Moth Rider Patrol, so I could have tapped it down after hooking it up, but I feel like it would have smelled that out, considering untapped has an effect 4 mana up, that kind of thing. I mean, I can keep on the aggression with this Norika. And here we're going to get our Naomi and really start going to town. This would trade with the Lizard Blades, so I don't think that's a bad thing. Probably wants to equip Lizard Blades to the land. See, that's why I don't like Crackling Emergence. It doesn't give it vigilance like the green one does. So now Naomi, every time you swing, I get another samurai. Question is, am I going to want to swing? Yes, because I have a When We Were Young. I don't even need to play that's a Shrine Steward. It gets rid of my artifact, though. But that's okay, because then next turn I can play the Shrine Steward. And we can get more value out of that Naomi. Don't usually see people playing Lucky Offering. Aki Warpaint on the Lizard Blades. I don't think I care too much about that. Because again, I have this When We Were Young. I don't have the artifact and the enchantment though. So I think what I'm going to want to do is Shrine Steward. Probably just straight up not attack next turn. I think he's going to want to cycle that so he can draw a card because that Reinforced Ronin's not doing anything for him right now. And then just swing in with Moth Rider Patrol for 1 because I don't think he's going to have that much more pumping. And even if he does, it doesn't look like he has Trample. And even if he does, we're in a good spot right now. You know what I could have done? If I had tapped with 1 white up, I could have looked for the Clawing Torment and then played it this turn on the Lizard Blades. But this is fine too. Could swing with the Architect, create a 1/1 colorless spirit, but that's not gonna do anything for us. So yeah, next turn we can Twisted Embrace something. You also have a Restoration of Iganjo. Now we know he probably is not going to have an answer. I do want to swing in this Naomi. Want to see how he blocks, and then I can When We Were Young. When We Were Young would kill Naomi or end the Architect, though. Let's do a Spirited Companion. I can just swing all. Whatever he blocks with the Lizard Blades is going to be blocked and die. When we swing in like this, I create more value, more chumpies. If he wants to kill the Architect or the Naomi, either way, I don't think it's that big of an issue. If he wants to block something like the Samurai or the Norika or the Shrine Steward, I can When We Were Young. It's +2/+2. Okay. So what are you going to block? That's perfectly fine. It's going to use the Mountain to block too. Wants to take out the Architect. Which I can pump the Architect so we trade. Unless he has another combat trick, which it doesn't look likely. And even then, generating just so much pressure right now. What was that bug? It said it was like a 7/8. And we lifelink up. Oh. It wouldn't have mattered. Because I had him dead on board. That's... Man, if I missed that by like 1, I would have been like, damn, I didn't even need to trade. I could have just won right there. But yeah, that's exactly what we want the deck to be doing. Very nice. All right. That was a very good game. Turn 1, or game 1, we got flooded. Game 2, We go second, which sucks, but we have a turn 3 restoration. We do have something to get in the way with the high-speed hover bike or the papercraft, and restoration, getting us that 4th plains or that 4th land, it's going to be really nice, so we can Naomi later. And we already have another plains, so this is perfect right now. They don't have a play, might assume a high-speed hover bike, might assume just straight-up removal. That's perfectly fine. I don't think I care about that. I turn 3 restoration, and we are off to the races. Alternatively, could circuit mender, but I think what I'll do is restoration, turn 4, flash in high-speed hover bike, turn 5 Naomi. So yeah, this is really good right now. And this is the only time I've ever seen another black-white deck. And the fact that it's because I'm playing black-white too means... This lets me ramp. Or I could bring back the frog, but I think I'll just ramp. That's a bad idea because this exiles itself. This player does not know what they're doing. The restoration is going to exile itself. And then the intercessor's arrest goes to their graveyard. And then next turn I Naomi. So that was really stupid of them. That was really stupid of them. And now, unless they have farewell, we are in full control right now. Gonna get rid of the architect or Naomi. Probably wants to get rid of Naomi. Now I can't make him sacrifice an enchantment because he has 3 out. And if I chose creature, Death to the Kami wouldn't do much either. So, kind of going to be stuck like this right now. Definitely want to play out the Circuit Mender. Put down some pressure. I think I want to keep swinging in. Actually... Nah, let's leave it like this. Friending the moths. So he's going to get in for a good amount of damage here. The longer I wait to use this, the worse it's going to be. So he's going to exile his own Spirited Companion. Now I just need to wait for my Twisted Embrace, basically. Now he has flyers and I don't. Wait for my Twisted Embrace or a Clawing Torment. So now I can do this. That was a very good draw. He can't trade it away. He can pump it here. If I go down to 10, like that's not too big of an issue. Just depends on what he has. If he just swings in with both of them and then farewells, like that sucks. And then I'm top decking, he's not. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands in 25 cards. Another 10 somewhere in there. He plays out a Shadow Walker. I can Clawing Torment that too! Oh, how funny. I need to keep the pressure on. I could have just attacked with Yamazaki the Poet. But then, you know, it would have died. Papercraft Decoy does come back, and maybe I can draw a card, but I win unless they have something right now, which hopefully they don't. Because if they do, I will be sad. You also have a Norika. That means you don't have the removal you're going to need. Because you can't remove the Clawing Torment unless you sacrifice it to that one spell. Sure. Ah, I had a Natlan on my face. 2+1 poisons on the Sunblade Samurai? Why? You just lose next turn anyway because of the Clawing Torments. See the tribute to Horobi. Pass. And then you die. Those late game 1-drops. Alright, this is working pretty well right now. Again, we lost that first game due to Flood. If I drew 3 lands right there, that would have been really bad. But instead I drew 2 of my control spells, which was fantastic. Now, usually I'm of the opinion of, like, if you have it, run it out, and then if they have a response, then they were going to have a response anyway. But that game, I can definitely see why holding back a bit might have been the correct play. All right, turn 1, Torment. Turn 2, Companion. I can remove something with that Torment, perhaps. Companion. Yep, there it is. Goodbye. So we trade 1 for 1 on turn 1. Are you going to Companion? Debating on which 2-drop to play. Era of Enlightenment. That's a good card. I like that card a lot. Spirited Companion puts a card into my hand, though. And then after that, turn 3, Norika, or Debt to the Kami, or Soul Transfer. So we are sitting pretty good right now. Scry's 2 to the top. Very interesting. I don't have an artifact for this Soul Transfer. But we'll see. Coiling Stalker. I think I want to Clawing Torment the Era of Enlightenment. Play this out. Hold back the Companion. I have a lot of good removal in my hand right now. And the fact that I have bodies that can get in the way too. Good thing. Okay. Now this is dangerous. I need to use this Debt to the Kami to remove artifact or to remove enchantment. He's not going to remove Boseiju though. So exiles an enchantment they control. Then I Clawing Torment the other thing just as removal, which is not a terrible play. And then I can Soul Transfer whatever else he puts out in the future. And, well, we do have pressure right now. Whatever he puts down next is going to be worrying. Sorcery speed anyway, so I really want one of my decoys or the Circuit Mender right now. Blossom Prancer, that's not good. This is really not good. I think at this point we just have to hope for our mass removal spell. So I can keep putting down things that get in the way, and I can even take a little bit of damage for now. But he's going to start getting value out of this Goshin Tai. I don't usually play this type of control 2 in draft, so, you know, I'm learning about holding back my stuff. I'm just going to run this out. It's a 4/4 body. Can swing in with the branch. Has 2 Reachers, though. It's not like I have anything in the graveyard anyway for this soul transfer, but now I can chump with the Spirited Companion, hopefully. Well, actually, I can soul transfer next turn. And now I will... That wasn't very nice. I can still soul transfer this turn. I have to chump the Blossom Prancer. I think I chump it with the Hover Bike. Or just pray I top deck my removal. Because now if I like get the Twisted Embrace here, it's gonna suck. And yeah, it doesn't matter. Would you shut up? Molly, please. Stop it. Oh my god. Alright, get out. Crying. Get out. Been crying for like 3 hours now. Ugh. I thought being in the same room as her would have calmed her down some, because, you know, there's still a human around. But she is just inconsolable. Would you? Yes. Stop. Stop crying. Because you know I like you too. But I don't want you to keep crying, okay? Bear was just like that. She came running back in. But at least he didn't let me pet him. Alright, we have a turn 3 soul transfer again. Or Circuit Mender. We have good stuff here. Molly, I'm right here. I am right here. I get that Leaf isn't here, but I am right here. You don't need to cry. This is a decent start. No, I'm not letting go of you now. Now you're sitting in my lap. Now everyone is going to hear when you cry too, Molly. Yeah, I should have held back my removal for a more opportune time. I think we take that trade. Molly. He doesn't want the trade. Okay. Next turn I play the Circuit Mender, and then we can trade. Actually, yeah, I can still trade, because I can play the Papercraft Decoy next turn. Life of Toshiro. It's going to remove the companion, or pump the battery. Yeah, he's going to remove the companion. Which means, I draw an untapped land, Twisted Embrace. This is fine too, I think. The Norika. And if they have a shock, they have a shock. They were going to use it on the Papercraft Decoy anyway, so it's not like it matters. No, I'm not letting you go now, Molly. You're the one that came back in here. He has a removal spell for the Circuit Mender, then I draw a card. Which is going to be good, because then I can Papercraft Decoy, possibly Soul Transfer. Depending. Like, what, did you think I wasn't going to block like this? Oh, cool. Let's... Papercraft Decoy then. Hold up 2 mana so we can trade and draw a card. Because I'm saving the Twisted Embrace for the memory. I'm not even in that much danger right now. I haven't taken that much. I've only lost 2 things that I didn't really want to lose because Spirited Companion. Well, Norika could come back. Yeah, sure, swing with it. Let me draw a card. Now I can either Shrine Steward or Twisted Embrace. But I think I will Twisted Embrace, Moth Rider Patrol. Now I have a big old beetle. Not sure why you would do that when he... Okay, he does have something instant speed. I mean, that's perfectly fine by me. I draw a card. Perfectly fine. Again, I lose out on maximum Soul Transfer, but now I could just run out Soul Transfer. I think I want to hold on to it. I don't know if he's going to want to run into this Shrine Steward. Bring out the Goshintai. Yeah, might as well get that chip damage in. You're my captive, Molly. I'm not letting you go now. I have 6 mana. If I pick up another land next turn, that'll give me 7, so I can go Shintai and then Soul Transfer. When I Soul Transfer, I bring back Norika. And then Norika can start bringing back the Spirited Companion. Ogre Helm. It's too bad that's not instant speed, then it would be busted. Passes the turn. Perfect. I will exile this because we have blockers for the helmet. Bring back Norika. And this is looking pretty good right now. If I let you off my lap, are you gonna keep crying? Mine's blue. Interesting. I could have swung in with the Moth Rider, but that's fine. I have chumpies. The reality chip. Interesting. Can't reconfigure it right now, but that's going to start getting them a lot of value if I just let that run free. Why are you walking towards our bathroom, Molly? Let's do this. I don't need to gain life. I can just do Reckoner's Bargain. Sacrifice that. So I'll swing with this. Oh, I forgot about that. It's a samurai or a warrior. So I could just Twisted Embrace now. That's sick. I legitimately forgot about that. Let's make this able to block. A twofer. Let's get rid of your reality chip. I don't want that getting any type of value. Won't pay that now because I might want a Reckoner's Bargain end step just to pay 2. Something in my brain always just tells me like it's only this one that has the effect that when it attacks alone, it gets that, but it's whenever a samurai or a warrior attacks. And so samurai on a flying koi fish. Mukotai's Soul Ripper. That's a pretty decent card. I was going to say good and decent at the same time, so it came out as deuce. I'm dropping a deuce. All right. Sacrifice that. Draw 2. But ooh, Naomi. And When We Were Young. Yep. All right. Nice value. And we're in gold. Perfect. All right. I'm going to queue up and pee as fast as I can. But right now, we're, what, 3-1, 3-2? 3-2. We made it to gold, though, so we're doing all right. I'm going to pee real quick. Don't sneak up on me while I'm peeing. I was peeing and Molly comes up behind me. This is actually not too bad. I got both my Era of Enlightenments. Don't care about the Fang. Bear burped. Perhaps I want to keep the frog on top. Nah, there isn't a payoff right now. I need to find one of my big payoffs. No ninjutsu? Keep a Reckoner raid though. Alright. Speed hover bike, that's not a good payoff either. We're gonna get 2/2/2s with first strike coming down in a second. And he has a 2/2 with Menace coming down soon too. That's... I don't think I care about that. You're just gonna get one more damage in. Mine's a blue. Okay. Now with that blue, I have to worry about a possible ninja. I don't think I care about 3 damage coming across right now. Considering the life gain from these eras. But like I just said, have to be careful for the ninja. Doesn't have it though. Geothermal Kami. What are you going to return? The life? I think this is where I'm going to want to do this. And then that way, whichever one he gasses up, I can just double block it. Because they both have first strike anyway. If he has removal, I have Reckoner's Bargain. To kind of counter that, draw 2. Find something. Yeah, none of these would have helped me right now. Don't think I care. Wait, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just gain life? Oh, I see. He's going to try to remove it right now. I could just do this. And there's the farewell as well. So... yeah, sure, I'll just trade right here. Run out this farewell. Enchantment creature. Yeah, they're all enchantment creatures, so just exile all creatures. Probably didn't have to deploy that right now, but Norika, next turn, I can start doing stuff. Geothermal Kami back in your hand. Don't think I care. Because now we also have some gas. That's not helpful. Turn the Gloom Shrieker to hand. Let's start generating value with this Go Shintai as well. Baby, you've been crying for 2 hours. What do I have in here? Calling Torment, Reckoner's Bargain, Era of Enlightenment. Yeah, let's do that. And then 1 more mana for the Go Shintai. And what insane value all of that was. Generous Visitor, huh? I can just keep... oh, actually... let me block with the Companion. That way I can play it with Norika next turn. And even if Norika dies, I can get the companion, draw another card. It's just value. What can you even get out of here? Nothing, because there are no permanents there. The Blade Blesser comes down, too. Nice, and a Circuit Mender. I don't need to gain life right now, and I want to keep going wide with this Goshin tie, so let's just put down another Chump. Yeah, we are generating insane amounts of value right now. I think that trade was worth it, too, the Norika. I could have waited a turn, played the Blade Blesser, but I think it's fine. Harmonious Emergence for a 4/5 land. Block like that. Was waiting for a ninja on that land or something. Restoration. Yeah, this game is just over. I didn't even have to find Naomi. Put down another Chumpy. Terrarium. Can bring that Geothermal Kami back up to a 4/3, but it still can't block. I'll do this. Or actually, I don't think I care about that Hand of Enlightenment. So let's do this. And then I don't care if the Geothermal hits me. Because now with this, I can bring back a 2-drop, which I could have also brought back the Spirited Companion. Now I can bring back, yes, discard a card. Bring back this Era of Enlightenment. We'll leave that on top because it can draw us an extra card next turn. That Farewell resetting the board saved me the game. This is where he has a Twisted Embrace somewhere in his deck or something. Not even Tamio's Completion? Well, I guess. I don't have lethal here, but I trade Shrine Stewards at least. Get him down to 1 life, and then the Clawing Torment kills him. Yep, GG. I probably could have played that second half of the game better if I'd kept the Norika out and was a little bit more patient, but I think that was still fine win. Guys, Molly finally stopped crying. Opponent goes first, Clawing Torment, turn 1. This is not a very good opening hand. This is better. And then we can remove the Network Disruptor. Don't want any ninja tricks. Either want a turn 2 or another land right here. Mobilizer mech. Alright, this is going to be fine. Mobilizer mech is going to be really annoying to deal with, though. Doesn't have the play. Okay. Running out the turn 4 Goshin time might elicit a response. Now I need something to fucking crew that. That's a sorcery speed, damn it. I can start making chumpies for this Futurist Sentinel, but might need to try to find something with this Go Shintai. Soul Transfer. It's not going to do anything right now because it's target artifact. Well, it's target creature or planeswalker. Not sure what this guy is doing. Maybe thinking, maybe just slow playing. There's the response that I said would come out. I still control. So the turn 5 Naomi is exactly what I needed. I'm going to hold back the Circuit Mender because if he swings in with the Sentinel, I want to be able to block it, you know. Get the value out of the Circuit Mender. Another Mobilizer mech, but do you have any pilots? No, you don't. Jeez. Let's run this out so we can have a follow-up for next turn. Twisted Embrace, because if he actually plays a creature, I'm going to want to be able to get rid of it. Let's start swinging. It's Naomi. Going to start putting in work for us, because even after these all come up, I mean, he can block, but hey, he's going to scoop. You know, really good setup, but you need creatures to pilot your vehicles, my man. Otherwise, you know, those are some good vehicles. Mobilizer mech is a good one. Probably just didn't find any creatures. So 5-2 now. After going, after starting like 2-2, is pretty good. I'm still thinking about how I might have been able to do better in the draft too. Probably should have picked up that second Naomi when I saw it, or maybe even the 3-drop mana rock. That's you know, I can continuously use my artifacts to cycle for cards. That way I don't get mana screwed or mana flooded. But hey. My gameplay could be a little bit better, but I feel like getting carried by these top decks. Scoured Barons turn 1 isn't bad, especially with a turn 2 Tribute. Maybe I just do turn 1 Clawing Torment, which I guess I can't now. So that's the first time I see the Imperial Recovery unit. Turn target creature or vehicle with mana value 2 or less. Sure. Here comes my Tribute. And then if you have removal for it, turn 3 Norika. I think he has a combat trick. Bearer of Memory. I'm going to take damage either way next turn. So I think I can do the Imperial Recovery unit and then Papercraft Decoy, something or other. I'm not afraid of taking damage right here because I'm only at, I'm you know, at 20 life. I don't think it matters too much. Bearer of Memory is going to hurt right there though. Soul Transfer, could just get rid of it. Could hold this back too. Or I could just start to... I could Twisted Embrace the Bearer of Memory. Actually, yeah, I think I want to. Then Echo of Death's Wail. Sacrifice some rats. That's cool, too, because next turn I can Papercraft Decoy, sacrifice it, Imperial Recovery Unit, bring it back. Draw a card off of the Papercraft Decoy, too. That's a lot of value. So we do this. It sucks because actually that's not how it's going to work. Echo, like it has to target it in the graveyard before Echo sacrifices it, or wait, no. Yeah, it sacrifices first. Okay. That's such insane value right now. Oh, wait, no. Aerial Recovery Unit didn't do anything. Yep. That's what I figured. Alright. Then we can just... Long Torment that, I guess. Because next turn I can Soul Transfer. Soul Transfer the Befriending the Moths if it gets in the way of the Echo, because... Oh, wait, no, I don't have the artifact anymore. Spirit, too. I mean, I could still just, you know, slam Echo of Death's Wail forward. Michiko. Taking a lot of damage here. Restoration. I think I want to do this now, yeah. Alright, that's fine. Now I'll just hold back. And I don't think I'll care if I block with my rat. And he's top decking. If he wants to pump the moth, then I'll just let it through. Five damage. Unless he top decked a really sick combat trick. Or you can just do that, but it wouldn't kill me anyway. Sunblade Samurai. Actually on the back foot here. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Just put down these two bodies. And again, unless he, like, gets another sick thing to put on top of this Imperial Moth, we will survive this turn. On one life, if he uses the Bearer Memory. Actually. Because if he puts a +1/+1 counter on the Moth, they just bounce off of each other, wins the trade. If he puts it on the Sunblade Samurai, he gets in 3 damage. Imperial Moth goes in now. Well, I'll have a flyer in my Echo Deathswell for it to bounce off of. So I think this is how I have to do it. Again, unless, you know, he top decked the sickest. Yep, there it is. Oh. He didn't have it. Okay, cool. Because he didn't have 1 more mana. Okay. But we stabilize on 1 life. I don't care if I trade this Nordica because I need this Skyblessed Samurai to get in the way. Why are you trading your portrait? There. And now we're both top decking, but I can maybe find more value. Reconfigure 4, +1/+4. Farewell on top. Do I like that? I swing all. Get minuscule damage in, but then I can farewell afterwards. No, I wouldn't even get in damage because it would just like bounce. Well, it would trade with the Web Spinner Cuff. Architect would give me another creature on the board too. I have Enlightenment. Okay. And still reconfigure that Web Spinner Cuff onto the Moth. Then if he does that... Oh, onto Michiko, actually. Okay. Okay. Then I will do this for all enchantments and artifacts. Because then it'll leave my spirit. Because that's an enchantment, that's an enchantment, that's an enchantment, that's an artifact. It's an enchantment. He doesn't gain 2 life. So yeah, let's do all enchantments and artifacts. Fuck it, let's do graveyards too. And now I am in the lead. So that was a damn good play. Now we're both top decking. I have him on a 3-turn clock. I have not that many lands left in my deck. Well, let's see if that was the right play. Gains 3 life next turn. That's unfortunate. Are you going to give me back my Go Shintai, or are you going to lose your Asusa? Decides to give me back my Go Shintai. Now, if he has a flyer, it's over ease. Now it's not. Now I just win next turn because I high speed hover bike, tap down whatever he has. Okay. Anything else? And we get it. 6 and 3. Or 6 and 2. Very nice. Man, this started off shaky, but there was probably more thinking I could have done on those attacks. Probably could have also deployed that attack earlier, but it would have been the same result, I think. But yeah, let's see if we get this last loss or this last win, because this is really good for us now, pulling it out like this. Let's see now. Last matchup. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, excuse me. Turn 1 Moth Rider Patrol, turn 2 Papercraft. Or, ooh, Tribute to Hirobi. Okay. They go first, though, which I don't like. But with this Tribute to Hirobi, I don't even need a turn 3 because I can tribute Papercraft Decoy the turn after that. I mean, I would still like something on the battlefield, please. If I get mana screwed here, it'll be my, just desserts type thing. Using removal for a 1/1. You'll like to see it. Sentinel. Yo, thank you. Now I know I'm not getting 3 cards that aren't lands. That's actually sick. The next turn I can tribute to Hirobi and Reckoner's Bargain. See, that's just on the bottom of its library. Okay. I wonder what type of deck he's going to have. Sacrifices one of the rats. I was going to do that. You son of a bitch. All right. Getting some value. All right. And now we are back on track. I could actually play the recovery unit next turn. Or Nordica, because, well, that goes back to the hand. That is, you can cast it. I'm not going to want to swing this, though, because the Sentinel's going to get in the way. The Silencer. Let's do Imperial Recovery Unit, because the Echo has done its job, I think. If he wants to, discard a card for this Dokuchi Silencer to kill my Echo, I think that's perfectly fine. That Raito Sentinel is gonna stop this Imperial Recovery Unit, isn't it, though? Oh. Twisted Embrace. It's crew too, so hopefully I draw land. I do. So I can do this. And this. This returns. Let's put. I want to put the patrol back into my hand right now. And then next turn, let's see about. Hopefully, we pick up a land so we can patrol Naomi. I'm gonna let this hit. Oh, he's scared. That works out perfectly for me, because now I think... Oh. Yeah, sure, let's discard a card. I don't give a shit. Nice. We get the patrol. Get the Naomi. And now we have Value Town. Bring back creature with mana value 2, so... I don't think I mind trading the recovery unit. Actually, let's swing with both. I don't mind trading the recovery unit or Nautica right now, because we have Naomi down. I'm going to trade Nautica, because he knows I can't bring it back with the recovery unit. But I think that's fine, because, let's see, let's sacrifice a creature, sure. I can bring back the companion with the recovery unit. Kyrie, 6/6, ward 3. It dies, do stuff. Okay. Just look for Twisted Embrace here. Oh, I only have Clawing Torments. Oh, Twisted Embrace is in the graveyard. That's a misplay. Oof, that was a big misplay. Just do that for now. Puts them on a clock. If anything... He's not going to want to swing with Kyrie because I have board advantage right now. Interesting. Ninja? Ah, okay. That's a big ninja. Target permanent from graveyard to hand. Then, if that's a land... Ah, yeah, I see. Okay, that was a good play. That was a really good play. Takes out my Naomi. Guess he wants to take out the Moth Rider. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. GG. All right. That's 7-2. That was crazy comeback. That was sick. 7 wins. I honestly did not expect that. Awesome. 7-2 with this deck. Honestly, I didn't even think I had the best possible draft. The Farewell saved our asses twice. The early Naomi was a very good pick, and if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have come into the black. Blade Blesser came in one game. Debt to the Kami was kind of useful. Soul Transfer got full value out of a few times. Restoration, I love that card. Nordica got a good value out of. This, you really showed up in Game 7 right now, Imperial Recovery Unit. Or that 7th win, rather. I think I got good value out of everything except for the Reckoner's Bargain. Yeah, that was a very, very good run. And honestly, this is increasing my confidence. Like, I didn't want to use the Light the Way because, even though it is a good combat trick, I had the When We Were Young, which the lifelink at the end was an okay thing on top of it, but I figured I was already going for the Naomi type strats. The When We Were Young doubling on top of it probably won't be a bad idea. Invoke Justice, that was always going to be too hard to cast, I think, and even though in most games I did have the mana for it, like, I don't think it would have made a difference in those few losses. As far as the little bit of blue I had, Thirst for Knowledge, Moonsnare Specialist, I mean, obviously lived without it. But yeah, overall, I feel like my gameplay could have been better. I feel like my draft also could have been better. I think I need to measure out more often, like seeing a bomb and recognizing, like, because Skyblessed Samurai is not that much of a bomb. Whereas Naomi is, like, it does stuff. It generates a lot of value. This is just like, if you have more enchantments, can get down early as just a 4/4 flyer. So that's like, okay. So I think I should have grabbed that second Naomi, probably leave out the Skyblessed Samurai. But at the same time, the Skyblessed Samurai got us value when we had Nordica down on the field. So, there was a lot of good synergy here. I saw every single card. I got to play every single card, and every single card did something. High-speed hover bike when getting us that 6th win. The Papercraft decoys, probably didn't need 2 of them. Probably could have done without 2 of those. But, overall, just really good draft. So thank you for watching this one. Don't report me to Animal Services for telling a dog to shut up. Because it was crying the entire time. Molly is finally settled in onto our bed, and Bear's just laying out in the living room as he usually does. So thanks for watching this one. This was, honestly, I thought we were gonna like end the video an hour ago and be like, okay, it was a 2-3, but I liked this deck anyway. But I really do like this deck. It was pretty good synergies, and Circuit Mender just being one of the better uncommons and everything else on top of that really worked out. So, you want to say goodbye, Molly? You want to come here and say goodbye? Oh, now you're not talking. All right. Thank you again for watching. I want to keep getting these out week by week. Might substitute them out for some Digimon gameplay too. I don't know, but